Hello. This game that I'm currently showing is the first game that I played in a two-star tournament on Sunday, and this is the first time that I've ever played against a wheelchair player. And she explained to me and the guy, the umpire, before we started playing that you have to serve long serves every time, and also serves that don't go off the sides. So that got some getting used to for me because I don't do long serves that often. I'm not that confident with them. And there were probably a few serves where I just did it wrong and it would have bounced twice on the table. But the serve is like so subconscious. I guess in a match setting you just do what you always do sometimes. So coming off to quite a good start. I've been working a lot on my forehand recently, making sure my arm isn't tense, and that's really helped with consistency, especially with finishing shots. Like that one where I just did a pivot and went down the line. Like in previous games, if you look back, those are the kind of ones where I'd have a tense arm and it would just go into the net. So I'm really happy with that at the moment. So that was probably too late to lift that serve. It was a good half long serve. I could have picked it up, but I did just decide I should have gone for a flick or hit off the bounce. There's an example of a not very good attempt at a fast long serve, and then I didn't recover afterwards. That was nice from her. She is the kind of player that I don't like playing against, in terms of her style, where she blocks quite a lot from close to the table. I think one downside of my forehand is it's too big, like every time, and I take a lot of time to recover. So you could see really well then, I hit quite a big forehand, but she just blocks it back to the middle, and I've got to recover, and then she hit a nice backhand on the line. That was nice. I've noticed my first forehand often goes to the middle or her forehand. If I put a few to her backhand, maybe that would win a few points. One thing that I'm not seeing in this match is any celebration from me. Like, my mentality was not in the right place in this game. I was hitting some shots on, but I need to celebrate. I need to do a fist pump or something. And I think it did get in my head a little bit, which it shouldn't have, the fact that I was playing against a wheelchair player, because it made me feel like if it might sound bad, but not to go as hard or to be like more considerate, because every time I hit a finishing shot and it goes to the opposite side of the court, she has to go back and it takes longer for her to pick up the ball. But that is just not the right mentality at all. She is playing this game, fair and square, and I have to serve long playing against her, which is completely fine. I should not be in the mentality of, let's not try my hardest. I should have celebrated like every point. That was quite a long, interesting rally from her. Lots of my forehands there I hit too late, I think, and probably the ones from the backhand side, I didn't give myself enough space either. Also, I did find that her serves are really good. Lots of variety and hard to actually, see. I mean, look at that. She blocks really well, and I'm back from the table. She could have easily finished the point there with that backhand, so really good from her. Nice. Okay, a bit of a celebration there. I said good. That's some improvement, maybe I realised. I think when I start the forehand, like that's the first shot that I play in the rally, I then become dependent on the forehand. I should try to recover faster and be willing to finish on a backhand. Nice from her. That's one thing that comes with difficult serves. I just at this point started to pass them back to make sure that they would go on, because some of the times if I attacked them they would go out, and then that gives her the opportunity to attack the third ball. Overlifting at the moment, and she's not putting as much backspin as I thought she was, so I need to adjust her. It's a lovely rally from her. I didn't try much at all to go for wide angles. Obviously, she has a disadvantage in that sense because she's using a wheelchair, so a lot harder to, it is a lot harder to move to either side. She just has to stretch really. Yeah, I seem to just be missing and not being so consistent at the moment, which is getting to me. And you can see I'm visually frustrated. I just need to be positive and focus on the next point. Okay, I realised I didn't skip onto the second game because I was talking so much, so I'll skip on to the next one now. Okay, 13:22, go. I'm not sure about my ready position at the start, before the point starts, because I think I may need to stand slightly further back because I've got quite long arms, and I was just looking at like how my back is to the side. I mean, I'll talk about it again when I receive. Yeah, like I feel like I was just watching the ball there after the forehand. You know, I need to recover fast and either get in the right position to hit that backhand or decide to hit a forehand. And I also haven't been doing many of my side spin long serves, which are quite a bit better than just the top spin ones. Oh yeah, let's look at the ready position here. So it's very far out to the right, I think, and you can see it's not like fully stretched. It's like I'm ready to play a forehand no matter what. Who knows whether that's right or not. I have seen some players stand slightly further back so that they can put their arm out directly in front and like almost touch the table with their bat. I think that might be ideal for me. Overlifting again, it's topspin. Yeah, she would have had me there. Nice serve to my middle and then went for the wide forehand. I think maybe the reason that my arm is like out to the side is that I'm focusing on leaving enough space for myself on the forehand. So this is quite close in the third game. I think it might be 6-5 to me. You see a great block from her there, and I have such a big upswing. Like it just needs to be compact, and then not be ready to attack the next ball. And that serve she got me on before. Just a bit more backspin on that one, which makes it drop down. You could tell that is not heavy backspin. It was just a light touch, a light return, but I go for a big lift. Yeah. I think I'm just not on my toes at all, really. Just hit a forehand and then slow to recover and then pass it back. Yeah, well, that's the end of the game. She played very well. She has very good shots and, quite incredible, really. Some of the rallies that she played were really great, so well played to her. I definitely should have used more side spin, long serves, I think, to her middle, because I can play them to any angle, anywhere on the table, and it's some nice variation. And those long, fast serves I was trying to do would just pop up quite often and just didn't have the speed that they need to have. So yeah, I needed to get my backhand more in the game as well. I basically only played forehands that whole game. So more confidence on backhand finishing shots and just recovering after the first ball in the rally too. I'm gonna be looking at the other games in this tournament. I think I'll do it one by one in order of, what I played first, and then who I played second, who I played third. So stay tuned for that, and see you in the next video. Goodbye.